at the bright side.
I got the name Lil Peep because since I was a small baby, my mom has called me Peep. I don't know why, Peepers. Peep. It's just what she calls me. Pretty much everyone in my life calls me Peep, so Lil Peep.
But what was your upbringing like, and when did you get interested in rapping?
Oh man, I got my upbringing. My upbringing was pretty regular.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I was around drugs early, but that's the only thing that's not regular, I'd say.
Okay.
But I got into rapping.
Mm-hmm.
I started listening to underground rap. I'd say I found the first underground rap was probably like Sesh Hollow Water Boys. I don't know.
Okay. And how old are you right now?
Ago. I'm 19.
Oh shit, you're 19. So you started getting into them. What? Were you still in high school?
Yeah, I was in high school.
Okay.
And yeah, I dropped out.
Why'd you drop out?
I dropped out because I didn't like it.
Yeah, I hear that.
I hate fuck high school.
Yeah. And so when did you start rapping?
I started rapping when I dropped out, and then I moved to California with Brennan, and we moved into the house that we're all staying in right now.
How long ago did you move out here? Like a month ago?
I think that was 2013,
okay.
14, maybe.
Yeah. And so what, you just been working on the music thing ever since, or what?
No, I moved out here and tried to do music, but I couldn't mix myself, and I got really frustrated for like a few months, and then I couldn't pay the rent anymore. Went back to New York, and then I was like, fuck, because I was back at my mom's house, so I really wanted to get out again.
You don't like being in your mom's house?
No, I do like my mom's house. Shout out to my mom. She'll watch this shit for sure.
Nice. What's up, Mom? What's her name?
Her name's Liza.
Liza. What's up? If you ever see me around Liza, give me a big hug.
Okay.
I fucks with you.
She's cool. She teaches first grade.
Hell yeah.
But what were we talking about?
Oh, just yeah, like leaving the house and like coming out here and stuff. Like,
oh yeah. So I went back and I really wanted to get out of my mom's house. So I started making music, and I started really going harder with the mixing and got better at it and shit.
Right.
And then people started to like my shit on SoundCloud and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then almost right away, Craig Zen, shout out Craig, got me introduced to Jay.
Okay. How do you know Craig? Just from SoundCloud shit?
Oh yeah, we were just like, we found each other both when we didn't really have much.
Uh-huh.
We started following each other.
Right. And so what was your first meeting with Jay Green like? And he was like, yo, I want you to be my rap group. What was this conversation like?
It was cool. I was really excited because I just started.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of worried about how I was gonna like fit in and shit.
Right.
Because my shit is more like light.
Yeah.
Less
and he's
dark.
just mean as fuck and just screaming.
Yeah,
and shit.
I'm not as mean as you guys.
Yeah. That's good though. You need a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Like, which style was it? I mean, I do believe it wasn't always that combination of hip hop and emo rock.
Yeah, I used to rap, but I stopped rapping because, I don't know, a lot of people, I just met some people who made me not think I was hard anymore.
Yeah. And how did you find your style that you have now?
Shit, I mean, my influence from, listening to a lot of emo music growing up and, hearing people like Goth Boy Click make it, just inspired me to do it myself.
Okay, and which bands, rock bands, influenced you the most? I know about Blink-182, My Chemical Romance, but what else?
Chili Peppers, yeah, Panic at the Disco, great band. Brand New, Chiodos, shit, Under Oath, shit. I could go on forever.
What about other genres? I know about Gucci Mane in hip hop. Yeah,
okay.
But what about other genres?
Other genres?
Yeah.
I like Crystal Castles.
Yeah.
As fuck. I listen to fucking classical music a lot too.
Classical music?
Yeah. Like fucking Beethoven and Bach.
Oh.
Yeah. Shit like that.
In the morning, I know that I'm not that important to you, but to me, girl, so much more than gorgeous, so much more than perfect. Right you give me time, I could work hard. Give me some time while I work on it. Losing your patience, and girl, I don't blame you. The earth's in rotation, you waiting for me. Look at my face when I fuck on your waist, cause we only have one conversation a week. That's why your friends always hating on me. Fuck them, no, I did this all by myself. Matter of fact, I ain't never asked no one for help, and that's why I don't pick up my phone when it ring. None of my exes is over Lil Peep. Nobody flexing as much as I be. That's why she text me and tell me she love me. She know that someday I'll be over the sea, making my money and smoking my weed. I think it's funny, she open up to me, get comfortable with me. Once I got it coming, I love her, she love me. I know that I'm nothing like someone to really want me to be. If I find a way with you walking with me, look at my face while you talking to me, cause we only have one conversation a week. Can I get one conversation at least? Shout out to everyone making my beats. You helping me preach, this music's the only thing keeping the peace when I'm falling to pieces. Look at the sky tonight, all the stars have a reason to shine, a reason like mine, and I'm falling to pieces. Look at the sky tonight, all the stars have a reason. And I'm falling to pieces. Look at the sky tonight, all the stars have a reason to shine, a reason like mine, I'm falling to pieces. Look at the sky tonight, all the stars have a reason.
About drugs, this is a tricky question. What are your favorite drugs like?
My favorite drugs? Weed, Xanax, Percocet, lean. I used to do a lot of coke, but ecstasy, Molly, pretty much everything.
And talking about pills like Xanax and Percocet, does it really help with anxiety and...
The Xanax helps with anxiety, yeah. I mean, that's what it's made for, it, so it just calms me down.
Yeah. Because in some of the interviews you talked about you were lonely, playing Skyrim and shit. Yeah, so Xanax helped with that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it just kept me doing that, like, without, fucking hurting myself.
Have you ever had an overdose or something?
Yeah, multiple times.
And can you describe the experience?
Just, I mean, I don't know. I fucking almost died a bunch of times.
Okay. Do you remember?
There are people who are like, get a tattoo on like their forearm and are like, I have to see this every day for the rest of my life. Like, I'm freaking out. I woke up with these tattoos. It says get cake, die young. I woke up with it. I had no idea I had even got it. I was so fucked up. I literally was just like, all right, that's there. I got the name Lil Peep because since I was a small baby, my mom has called me Peep. I don't know why, Peepers, Peep. It's just what she calls me. Pretty much everyone in my life calls me Peep, so Lil Peep. I was born on Halloween night, November 1st.
So I got the 11-1 also.
So I got like bats over here, this pumpkin one. I got a lot of spooky shit going on. These things, I fucking hate these things. Centipedes, they just seem to find me and like bother me all the time, so I figured I'd get one tattooed on me. I did not always know I was gonna get tattoos. The first one I got is this big one right here. It's my mom's birthday, her initials, so that she wouldn't get mad at me, because it was my first tattoo when I was 14. I got my grandpa, I got my mom, I got friend tattooed on me. So yeah, I have a weird, definition of family. It's not the same as everyone else's. Like I got my son right here on my leg, but my son is a doll that I bought at a store, and his name is Meep. I bought Meep a year ago now with my ex-girlfriend, and he's our son, and so I decided I had to get him tattooed on me. Oh, so this is my relationship with my mom. I'm Lisa, just screaming mom, because whenever something's going wrong in my life, I'm freaking out. I call my mom on the phone, I stress her the fuck out. Underneath here it says Hellboy. That's my first mixtape that really caught people's attention and was very important to me. I read the Hellboy comics and shit, but I just love him as a character, and I love the whole idea of Brown. I think that movie is very underrated. I got the Pink Panther actually. I had stayed up all night on mushrooms. So I took my best friend, we took an Uber to Venice Beach, and I was like, dude, what could I do just to make this like worth it? And I went into a random tattoo shop and I got this Pink Panther on me. Got homesick tattooed on me right here on my fingers because I travel a lot, you know, as a musician, and I'm 20 years old, so I'm still young, and I still miss my mommy at certain times.
Oh, you ready, in it?
He was only 21. A popular YouTube star and emerging rapper Lil Peep died last night right before he was set to perform in Tucson.
In our shock, walking to get breakfast the morning after Gus died, Oscar and I tried to make each other feel like we were going to be okay without him. We hadn't really slept, but it was a sunny day, and we knew we needed to get out of the house and into the world for comfort. One of the things Oscar said to me was, "Mama, just think of what he accomplished in barely 21 years. He traveled to Russia, England, Belgium, France, and El Paso. I will probably never go to El Paso in my entire life." I mean, most people never get to do in their entire lifetime what Gus did in just 21 years. Many people have said these same words, more or less, to me over the past couple of weeks. Gus did it. He lived his own life on his own terms. He was a stubborn, driven, talented, crafty, observant, and tender young man. Gus was also vulnerable. He hurt terribly when his friends' parents said he was no longer welcome in their homes. Once he had stopped performing well in school and had stopped playing sports. Long before that, though, Gus understood that many good people suffered injustice because of what they looked like or how much money they had. I want to thank you all for coming here today. Please do not make assumptions about people or events in ignorance. Do you understand what I'm saying? Try to step outside of your own box and open your mind to new ideas. My sweet little Peter is gone now, but he has surely left us a lot of wonderful material to review and consider. He has left me with new people to know. I am so proud of him. You have no idea.
He was my brother, he was my best friend. Shit happened We live in a day of age where depression's at an all-time high, anxiety, drug addiction, abuse, and all this bullshit. And a lot of people like to put their 2 cents in it and have never walked in these shoes. And you can be a therapist, you can be a doctor, you can be anything you want. But unless you dealt with anxiety or depression or abuse or addiction firsthand, you will never, ever, ever know what it feels like.
That's right.
Never. And anyone can tell you this and anyone can tell you that. Take this medication, take this, but that's all bullshit. Only you know how it feels. No one can ever tell you that shit. But just know you're not alone. And I know a lot of times, like, sometimes you don't want to get up off bed. Sometimes you don't want to go eat. Sometimes you don't want to do shit. Sometimes you want to be alone. But genuinely, at the end of the day, you're really not alone. You're always with someone's always there. Gus was always there. I'm always there. Pui's always there. And the world does have a lot of shitty people in it, with a bunch of shitty ass rumors, shitty ass lies, and just shitty people in general. But you just gotta keep your head up high and keep pushing through. Cause you're gonna stand for something at the end of the fucking day.
I'm out here. I mean, shit, everything changes with time. Like, you can't predict where you're gonna be next year. You have no idea, you know what I mean? Like, there have been points, like, I've been in very, 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 very low points. Like, you know, shitty situations, horrible situations. And then my mom always tells me, like, time will heal everything, you know what I mean? And even if it's like 5 years later and you're still feeling like, where the fuck, like, when I'm waiting for this shit to heal, like, nothing's happening. It's gonna take another, you know, few years, you know what I mean? That shit does take time in some situations, but, you know, it will eventually get better. Things will get better. And also, you have to be grateful for what you have. Never be ungrateful. It's when people start to be super, you know, like, oh, I hate my life, everything sucks. But it's like, you got shoes in your feet right now, you know what I mean? There's kids who don't have water, access to water in the world. So, pretty much, yeah. There's people fighting to survive, so live on for them, you know what I mean? Live the life they wish they could live. My message to the youth is stay aware of the shit that's happening around you, and don't get brainwashed by fucking, you know, society today, because that shit is very easy to happen. And don't become a police officer. Hell yeah, this is Lil Peep. That was Montreality. Much love, gang gang.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Of course.
That was great, man. One of the best we've done so far.
Hell yeah. Of course, man. See, I don't normally do it.
Yeah, I know.
I watched your guys' interviews.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.